Ladies and gentlemen, the director of The Flash, Andy Muschetti, has come out and said some absolute bullcrap. We're gonna go ahead and get into this. So, Andy Muschetti obviously was doing an interview and was asked about the backlash of The Flash. And, you know, he sort of talked about how a lot of people like to jump on bandwagons and how a lot of people didn't actually see the movie and how, you know, there's actually not a lot of stuff that people can necessarily hate the movie on. He did admit that they had a lot of problems with Ezra and, you know, his publicity and everything and his problems that he was having. But that also doesn't excuse having, using, like, Christopher Reeve in the movie without the family's permission. The god-awful, terrible CGI in the movie. Also, just giving us one of the worst iterations of Batman with an iconic Batman actor in Michael Keaton, and somehow messing that up terribly. I do not understand how he can come out and defend this movie. I understand it's his baby, I get it, but also at the same time, why? Why? Just why? Just come out and admit that the movie didn't come out the way that you wanted it to, right? And the movie did indeed flop at the box office, and probably for good reason, especially after all the stuff coming out with, you know, the Christopher Reeve stuff and his family and etc. and blah, 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 blah. I just think that it's insane that he is defending this movie. And I cannot believe that James Gunn hyped this movie as much as he did, claiming that it was one of the best superhero movies he had ever seen. And then when we all watched it ourselves, we were like, Mr. Gunn, I don't see the vision at all. And that's because there was none. There was no vision. Obviously, that movie in particular went through a lot of changes. Rick Famuyiwa was originally meant to take on that movie. Ended up not taking on that movie. It was originally going to be very different. Obviously, it was going to be canon to Zack Snyder's DCEU vision for his universe and everything, and including the Reverse Flash and etc. And then they just decided to screw that up entirely. So I just thought that I would come out and make a video on this, basically explaining what a load of bullcrap that is, basically. You know, if you made a lackluster product, just come out and admit it. It'd be a lot better than trying to defend it. Like, because people are just going to laugh in your face. Like I'm doing right now. Don't. Stop defending it. And by the way, I really hope to God that he's not attached with Brave and the Bold. He did do some, I won't lie,